Is it okay to have your lower back rounded and tucked underneath you when you row, very much like this Olympian is doing? Well, we're gonna get into why that's actually not a bad thing, at least for an Olympian. Now, in many videos, I've talked about the importance of sitting forward on your sit bones to essentially prevent what's going on with this rower here, which is having the back round and curl underneath you. For those that are getting into fitness or just trying to be fit and healthy, this position with the back can increase the chance of straining one of your lower back muscles. And that's because as we reach forward to the front end of the stroke, if we're reaching and our hips are tucked underneath us, well, that just leaves a perfect opportunity for an accidental strain. And so the general advice is to try to untuck the hips, to try to sit forward on your sit bones, trying to sit more of the hamstrings on the center of the seat rather than the cushy part of our butt cheeks. That would help to untuck the hips and to lead to more of a straight back, giving your spine a more neutral position as you lean and reach your arms to the front end. So why isn't this Olympian doing that? Well, he's doing that because it actually helps get a more powerful body swing. I'm about to drop the biggest rowing truth bomb you've ever heard. Peak power in your rowing stroke does not come from your leg drive. Peak power in your rowing stroke comes from your body lean, swing, and arm pull. And that's precisely why the top performing rowers in the world emphasize so much body lean, body swing, and even sit with their hips tucked underneath themselves in order to maximize that slingshot swing and pull effect. And we'll start things off by just demoing each of those components. If I demonstrate just the leg drive, no arms, no body, just the legs, but I try to row as hard as I can, but now if I demo the body swing and the arm pull together, listen to this. You can hear right away just how much more power comes out of the lean, swing, and pull with the arms compared to the leg drive. You can see just how powerful the body swing and arm pull is in action when you look at the attempts for the 100 meter, 200 meter, and 500 meter world record attempts. So much of those attempts is relying on the lean and the swing rather than bending, compressing the legs, and trying to get as much leg force as possible. I know it might seem crazy to think that the body swing and the arm pull actually have a bigger effect on power than simply driving down your legs, but this sitting position that he's in with his back tucked underneath him, this position very much acts like how, sort of like a dog throw the ball toy is. If you've ever looked at one of those toys before, you'll notice that it's not just a straight line with a ball holder on it. It has a bit of a curve to it to give it more of that slingshot effect. And in this case with rowing, this is giving him that slingshot effect, allowing him to push his legs, which are very strong, but you can see, and even in this position here, as he's starting to open up his body, we can see that that curvature that's going on underneath his body, that's going to give him extra slingshot power to slingshot, open up, and pull in. And referring back to the 100 meter, 200 meter row record attempts, you'll see just how rounded those lower backs are on the individuals that attempt that row. Again, all in the names of getting more swinging power out of the stroke. Do I recommend that your average Joe, your average person trying to row and get fit, sit like this and risk straining a lower back in this position? Absolutely not. But if you're a trained professional, your body is used to doing this motion, your body is used to sitting like that, and you're trying to squeeze out as much maximal power as possible, this could be a more optimal rowing position. And even though we talked about how more body swing and arm pull has a greater influence on the power of your stroke, if we look at this form overall, the real magic and the secret sauce is combining the strong leg drive with the powerful slingshot-like body swing. And we can see here that as he drives his legs, that he's holding his torso forward. He's able to keep this forward body angle, even with the rounded back. He's keeping it as he pushes through. And then as the legs get close to fully extending, does he slingshot through and pull in. I think this is a perfect example of showing just how much you can fine-tune a rowing stroke to maximize your performance if you're a professional. And while for the average individual, I would say sit more forward on your sit bones, everything else about this stroke is coming together so smoothly with the push, the swing, the pull, and that is how we want to row. If you're interested in me reviewing your rowing form, breaking it down one bit at a time, circling, highlighting everything to work on, you can sign up for a form review over on my website, trainingtall.net. I've got lots of other rowing resources over there as well. So check those out if you're interested, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below and what you would like me to cover next. And as always, I will see you in the next video.